So what you're going to want to do here is actually spam ping your ADC to follow you into the bush. And by the way, if you don't know, I am a challenger bot laner. So what you're going to do, just asset this guy right here. Just keep hitting him. He's going to try and pull, dodge it by walking to the side. This is all very standard stuff. Now, that was kind of a gamble if he misses or not, but most likely he's not going to hit it if we walk to the side. And then click W right here. Just keep autoing, ignite immediately. Okay, that's her flash. Right here, you're just playing as aggressive as you can because as an engaged support, especially Rell, you're very tanky. So we're gonna... Okay, this guy warded here, so we can't really stand in this bush anymore because there's vision on us. We can try to do this again when we have level 2. We can flash onto the Ashe because she has no flash. So all this is kind of just really standard stuff in low elo. They kind of just walk up most of the time without really thinking. And then Ashe is still walking up without flash and she's less than half HP. And then now we're gonna look to actually go onto here. Okay, she's standing too far now, we can't do it. I think the line where we can go on her is like right here, because if we go any further, then Blitzcrank will try to hook us into turret, and that won't be very good. So right now, we're kind of waiting for the wave to reset. Okay, Ezreal gets pulled actually. Okay, he takes a bit of damage. It's not the worst, but it's not good either. And now, what we're going to want to do is wait for the wave to push back. Just like, wait, which is wait for the wave to push back. Because we can't really play, right? We can't really play if the wave is at their turret and they have a Blitzcrank. So Ashe already has no flash. We have about 4 minutes left to abuse her before her Ashe. So we have about 4 minutes to abuse her before her flash comes up. And we're going to want the wave to just push back to us so that we could flash onto her. So I pinged my Ezreal back here. Told him wait for wave to push back, right? Usually they'll listen because I feel like it's not that hard to grasp the concept, especially if you don't walk up, then he won't want to walk up either. So I'm gonna get this farm from right here. Jax wants to go for this scuttle crab. I mean, I guess we could, but ideally we wait for the wave to come back and then we can gank the Ashe. I'm gonna ping that Ashe, has no flash here. Okay. And now the wave is finally back at our side. We were patient enough, we didn't hard shove the wave. Now we're gonna look to go onto the Ashe if she walks up for a CS. So this one is too far up, we're gonna wait for her to hit like one of these. I'm gonna ping my Ezreal that I want to go. Okay, when she goes for this one, and I'm gonna W her. Make sure that she's pushed back with my W. Okay, well, I don't know why all of them flash for this, as he shouldn't do that. But, I mean, overall, wait, actually this guy? Okay, that's his flash. Okay, not bad, his flash ignite. And if we don't touch this wave because it pushes back into us... Ooh, is my Jax dead here? I guess he is. I'm just gonna W here, I get ignited again. But overall, I feel like Ezreal should not have died because we know Blitzcrank still has hook, but it's okay. Just gonna recall here. Because actually I'm gonna pull the wave. So why you pull the wave here is because if you don't pull the wave, then the wave might crash or it might like end up at your turret. But if you pull like this, the minions will meet them right here. That way the enemies lose this entire wave. Well, actually, maybe he knows I'm still here. I'm just gonna recall though. There's no point in staying. And what you want to buy is you want to buy Bramble Vest. So why not lock it, right? Why Bramble Vest? Well, the thing about lower elos is they're just gonna hit you brainlessly without thinking. So every time this Ashe autos you, every time they have like auto attackers that auto you, for example, these 3 champions, you're going to want Bramble Vest because it does actually so much damage to them and it reduces their healing, right? So, I mean, Ezreal could poke here, but like you're losing a lot of farm, brother. So, I'm gonna help him get that. Ashe still has no flash for about 1 more minute, a little bit over a minute. So we still have one last timer to abuse her, right? Because her flash is 5 minutes. She flashed at around maybe like 140-ish. Okay, this is actually a good opportunity. Then we go on the Blitzcrank here. Just poke him out. Unfortunately, Ezreal didn't land an extra Q, but that's okay. That's fine. And at my next W here, I'm going to W and pull back one of them. Okay, so it's going to be the Blitzcrank right here. Don't think we need to ignite this one. Okay, nice. So that's a free kill. Ashe flash is now up, right? Because we burned her flash. You don't need to know the exact time. Just know that we burned her flash like on the 2nd wave or 1st wave or something. So, you know, it's going to be before 2 minutes. And now it's 6 minutes. So, her flash is basically up. So, unless we make a play in like the next like 20 seconds, I don't think we'll really have time. So, yeah, just remember that. Next time you make a play, that Ashe will have her summoner up. Okay, so there's a Xin here and we're getting TP'd on. Can we somehow get out? I think we're just... Maybe okay, this guy flashes. I'm gonna walk to my Jax here. Okay, we're tanky enough. I'm gonna layer the CC here. Ooh, I might be dead still. But they should be able to kill because they're so low and they used everything on me. Okay, nice. We got 2 kills. That's fine. But yeah, as you see right there, we fought to the end and we did as much damage as we could. Usually as a support, even if you're caught, you want to fight to the end. Unless you're really certain that you can get out, which, I mean, at that point, I don't even think getting out would be worth it because we wouldn't get kills, right? I'd rather my teammates get kills and I die instead. So look at this Bramble Vest, 127 damage dealt already. So it's a lot, especially since it's 10 per auto. That means I got auto like almost 13 times. Okay, I'm on the way here. I don't know if we can kill this guy. Oh. Okay. Not expect him to E right there to the other side. That was my bad. I could have saved my Malzahar the flash. And right here, I'm gonna enter onto the Blitzcrank. Do the combo right there. Ashe is hitting me, but ooh, okay. At least my Ezreal didn't get pulled. Okay, I'm actually gonna let her hit me so she takes like damage every single time. It's not like exactly worth it, but I'm just sending a message. You shouldn't do this in your own games. But yeah, Blitzcrank will have his pulse soon. You don't really want to stand up to the wave. Ezreal has ult though, I feel like he should ult. If he ults here, we can probably dive them because it'll be very, very low. I'm gonna ping his ult. I'm gonna let him know that he has it. Blitzcrank no hook. Okay, pretty good. Nice, actually. I'm gonna bait the Ashe here. Or I'm gonna tank the tower actually for my Ezreal. No, I didn't mean to take the kill, but I mean that's okay, I guess. Ashe loses a full wave. I believe one of us got exhausted. I think I heard the sound, but I didn't see it because there was like too much going on my screen. But overall, a 2-for-1 plus Ashe loses like 2 waves. That's really good for us. I'm not gonna finish boots here. I'm gonna buy Kindle Gem because I do want to be a bit tankier. Since it is grubs and I just spawned, that means I do have a timer to roam. So a timer is basically just when you can roam without your ADC losing too much, right? That's your timer to roam. If your ADC loses a lot or it'll like tilt him or something, you shouldn't roam, even if it's good, because like if you lose a teammate in low elo, like you're basically just doomed. Like if they really want to lose, they're just gonna int you. They don't care. So you only want to do it when they're like ahead and there's like nothing to lose. Right? In this case, I just spawned and the Ezreal was going to recall, so there's no point in me going bot lane. I'm going to help my teammates do this. And then at this point, I'm going to start going back bot lane again because my Ezreal is going to be going back to lane. Before I go back though, I can take a pit stop right here and see if I can get anything. So, okay, he eat out. And I'm just going to proc my stacks onto these minions right here. One more, and then I go. Because I really want level 6. And then I can go ward here because I'm strong enough. I'm pretty tanky. Okay, enemies already got this. I feel like we can fight this, so I'm gonna call over my mid laner. I don't know why he ulted the Blitzcrank, but I guess at the end it's fine. I'm gonna ask my mouse to block this for me here. That's fine. I mean, like, I feel like it could have been better though. If Malzahar ulted the Akshan or something. I'm going to ask for help here because I feel like he shouldn't get this for free. Okay, I'm gonna take the... Oh, wow, that hit me, okay. I mean, this guy should be dead, right? Okay, nice, well played. Oh, okay, that's her flash. Ezreal maybe can get her. Ezreal has flash. Maybe a bit too far, though. She loses a wave, though, which is really good. I mean, overall, that was good for us. I'm gonna finish my boots here because I already have 200 health from my Kindle Gem, so this is good enough. Alright, top is doing fine, jungle is fine. I mean, we're all doing pretty good here, so you can see how as a support you can bring a lot of tempo for your team. You can do a lot, even though you're not playing like an especially OP character that does a lot of damage, but with these runes you actually do quite a lot of damage, right? You see in the early game here as a support Rell, my total rune damage here is like about maybe like 800. And then this is like 276, so it's like 1,000 something damage that I'm doing, and I'll tell you for sure, 1,000 damage at this time is a lot of damage. It definitely makes the difference between these fights. And now we're back in lane again because there's nothing else to do, and we need to help our ADC. I'm gonna hit this tower here. I mean, you do a lot of damage. Okay, now we have to run. I'm gonna W out here, walk to the side. You always do this versus Blitzcranks. As long as you walk to the side, they're going to miss their hook because they want to, you know, they won't try to predict you, basically. It's very rare if they try to predict you in lower ranks. More often than not, they're just like running around. And right here, I'm going to flash on. Oh, I don't have flash actually. Never mind. I'm actually like drunk or something. I'm like high because I thought I had flash there, but I just don't. Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna put a ward right here just for safety measures. And then usually what I like doing is I like placing a ward here at. Okay, never mind. We see the Xin. Sometimes I like placing the ward right here so we know that if they're ganking from like behind us, we'll see them. In this case, I would just ping like. I don't think we should. It's like there's no point. Okay, so Blitzcrank is really low, so we definitely have the advantage here. Xin is going topside. I will say if Ezreal has ult, he should ult the Blitz here, either to kick him out of the lane or like just to poke them so we could dive. Okay, I mean, you know what? I guess that was fine. Okay, so let's try to hard shove this lane here, and then maybe there's a chance for dive. Probably not though because Ezreal is You always have to think about the possibility of diving the enemies. You don't have to like actually do it. Just say to yourself like, you know, can we do it? Well, the answer right now is if Xin is in here, then maybe, but okay, he's not here. I will say I'm on my way. Okay, that's exhaust. And that's fine. Blitzcrank flashed and Ashe used exhaust, and now Blitzcrank has no hook, so overall it's pretty good. I will say though, I'm going to try and stop the recalls here, because we know Xin is not here, right? He was topside, so I'm gonna W here so I don't get hooked. Alright, so now I have my support item. Blitzcrank is forced to stay as well, he's very low. So on this wave, we can choose to dive now, if we're not seeing Xin Zhao on that ward right there that I placed, because we placed a ward at their Gromp, so we should be able to see him if he's doing his camp. And then, you know, okay, now we see him, so we're not diving, we're just gonna recall now. Yeah, so just tell my Ezra to get out here. Like, I feel like we should just recall, and he got the plate, that's fine. Might be a little greedy though, but it's okay. Now I'm going to leave base. I'm gonna look at the map, look at mid lane, right, because top lane is dead, there's nothing to do. Is this a possible gank? Most likely not. He's full health. Malzahar has no ult. You know, always have to consider these things. So it's probably not going to be a play right here. I'm just going to go into the jungle, then probably walk back bot lane. So we see Ashe. For some reason, she's over here. I'm just going to place this ward right here in case they start dragging again. You know, the second dragon. It's not the worst to lose the second drag, but ideally you don't lose it for free, right? So I have my flash soon. I'm going to look for an engage, I think, if he hooks me. But right now, I'm full health, I'm really tanky. I could just bait for an engage. But ideally, we just push this wave, and then we fight dragon. Okay, so 3 of them are here. Honestly, it was kind of dangerous that I walked up, because they could have just killed me if he hooks, but we'll see. Maybe he was just scared. Okay, Ezreal got hooked, but he basically negated it, like he buffered it. By using his E, so that's I feel like our Jack should help here, but yeah, I'm just gonna do my best and try to kill the Ashe maybe. Was close. I feel like Jack should have helped us there, like with Malzahar as well, but they were both just not there. Like basically what happened was we helped them, but they didn't help us. Like I feel like Jax could have done this before, you know, before me and Ezreal died. But it's okay. Sometimes these things happen, no need to tilt. Still in a good spot in the game, we're getting objectives, so it's fine. Malzahar's ult? Maybe? Okay. I'm gonna walk top here because honestly there's not much to I'm gonna walk bot here because there's honestly not much to do. I'm going to walk top lane here because there's nothing really to do bot lane. Like we're pretty much just waiting for objectives, waiting for enemies to make mistakes, then we can push towers, right? And then my Ezreal doesn't really need help anymore. He's pretty safe as an Ezreal. So I'm just gonna be here just in case the enemies try to fight for this objective. So it's fine. Let me see. My jungler probably doesn't want to do anything. I mean, I'm probably gonna base after putting a ward for my top laner. It's like, what you want to do when you walk out and before you recall, you want to use up all your wards in good places. So how do you know if it's a good place or not? You know, if you're not gonna be somewhere, and that's like a place where the enemies can try to kill your teammates. For example, if my Jace is pushing up, He probably wants a ward right here to know if the enemies are going to gank him, right? Ideally, I can place it like right here, but like we already have a ward here to cover that place, so we don't really need it. Okay, so right now I see Blitzcrank in my face. The fact that he's scared probably means that he doesn't have teammates nearby, otherwise maybe he would try to hook me. And as for Ashe right here, we can actually look on her. Yeah, she instantly flashed. That was pretty surprising, but okay, that's Ashe flash. Another 5 minutes, that's 21 minutes for a flash. And now I'm just going to put wards again with the same concept. I'm going to put wards in places where it will see the enemies if they try to rotate. I kind of want to put one in the mid lane, but okay, like they are mid lane, so it's kind of hard. I'm going to start putting wards in their bot jungle because, okay, now Xin Zhao's top, so you see, the fact that we put that ward there kind of helped out our top laner. He knows he's in danger, so he's going to back off. Now we just stay bot lane. Honestly, they're overloading top, so what that means is that they're sending too many people top lane, so we're able to actually get something back here, even though they killed our top, right? We're going to be able to get 2 turrets here, most likely. Like, all 5 players are top, so we can try to get 2 tier 2 turrets. This is really worth it. I mean, I don't know what the enemies are doing, but I think they're just desperate to make a play. So we're going to take this. 2 tier 2 turrets, that's really big. And now I'm actually going to try and recall, but before that, I will put a ward in the mid lane. So this ward is really important. You can always try to get this if you have the ability to do so, right? Why? Because this sees this entrance, and if anyone's standing mid, you'll see like all of them. So this basically covers a lot of area, even though every single ward technically has the same amount of vision, right? But if you place a ward like here, you don't see much, right? You only see if the enemies pass through this way. But in this big area right here where everything is like lit up, you'll see wherever the enemies go. So very important. And now we're going to want to walk topside. Otacon is spawning in 2 minutes, but that doesn't mean we need to do anything for it yet. It's not really of our worry because the team that is behind usually can never start Otacon and finish it without like losing anything, right? Okay, I see a play right here. Oh. Okay, I mean, we could kill this guy, but we don't want to invest too much because he's really not that bad. Yeah, I was afraid of that happening, actually. I feel like we didn't have to flash SJs into him because, like, the worst thing to do is just to chase a Singe that is already feeding because he's not worth much gold, and Jace flashed to try and get the kill. I tried to save him, which honestly I shouldn't have. I think I should just leave, but it's okay. We will be up for Dragon, so that's all that matters. So Ashe is top here. I think Jax actually will end up killing her. Oh, never mind, he's DC'd. I thought he was waiting to kill her, but not at all. Okay. Well, Dragon is spawning and Otacon is spawning, so we're gonna want to try and get those, but our Jax is just low HP, he hasn't recalled yet. So we might lose this, but if we all come here, we might be able to... Can we fight for this actually? We might be able to stop them here. I'm just going to W first, and then just do as much damage as I can, focusing like whoever. Okay, they get this dragon, but it's okay, we should be able to kill them all here. I feel like we should have finished the Xin, but it's okay. Alright, let's just get this Otacon. Hopefully it doesn't get stolen, like I'm pretty sure Xin will want to recall anyways. If it does though, he's gonna be like here or something, so... Just gonna put the ward right there. I mean, our Jax is kind of just AFK, he's not really participating, but it's okay. We'll cover for his, like, lack of presence, I guess. Like, in his absence, we will make the calls. Hopefully it doesn't get stolen. I really hope it doesn't. Otherwise it'd be really awkward. Okay, nice, we got it. I'm gonna clear the wards just for gold. I'm gonna... Okay, well, she got one shot, so never mind. I was gonna say I'm gonna help my Jace here. Right. And then, I mean, ideally we recall right here, but I'm gonna put a ward again in this position. Usually pretty good. This one wasn't ideal. I also accidentally cancelled my base. Like, this one wasn't ideal because it's more like leaning towards this side, but it's okay. And I'm gonna end up finishing my Thornmail here. just because they're basically full AD, like their main carries are just AD. And Thornmail's gonna have a lot of value, so I'm gonna finish that and then probably go either Knight's Vow or Zeke's, depending on how I feel. I think Knight's Vow is probably more useful in higher elos because it basically gives you value based off of like, how much damage your carries do, right? But if your carries don't do that much damage, then it's not as useful. So we should be able to kill this guy here. Oh, he's really tanky because of his ult. Okay, nice. We end up saving the Ezreal. Oh. Okay, nice. We kill at 4 here. I mean, I don't think their Singe will be able to defend, so we can kind of just push. I don't know why Mao's a hard TP spot, but I guess it's fine. I mean, maybe we could have ended, but if Singe recalls, we probably don't anyway, so... I mean, if we go for this, I think we should not take the inhibs. The reason why you don't take inhibs here is because it's too early. It's not 25 minutes yet, there's no Baron, right? They're gonna get to farm the inhib for 3 minutes straight for free. Okay, well this guy is alive, but the psychopath is still chasing him. Alright, he should be okay. I'm just going to place a ward right here. Now that we killed the mid tier 2, we can move up the line of the ward to be right here, so we can see like these entrances if anyone goes through. You know, just if anyone passes by mid, we make sure that we know. So I'm gonna buy a control ward here. No reason not to, because I can't really afford anything else. Blitzcrank is dead here. I mean, Akshan, I think he dies, so I think Jax might be a little too tanky for him. Okay, nice. Now maybe we can actually look to try and end, because they only have 2 people left. Okay, well, Zin is right here. I'm gonna try and get here as fast as possible. He's dead. It's okay though. We should be able to do something here. He ulted us away, but it's okay though. Maybe we can still catch up. Probably not. Maybe Ezreal can though. Okay, 1Q. You got this, brother? Nice try. Okay, Malzahar got ulted. I'm just going to WR here. Okay, that guy is dead. Maybe I should have ignited the Singed actually, but I had a feeling we would not kill him. Okay, I guess this is like kind of an overstay. It's okay though, we got a top inhib here too. As long as we wait for Baron and then we just try to end it, it's all good. We got the inhibs. Alright, so we're gonna end up... I think we're gonna end up buying Zeke's here. I think Zeke's is good because of the slow whenever you ult. Like, they can't ever get out of your ultimate unless they dash or they flash, but this game, they're pretty immobile. Like, Akshan, Ashe, Xin Zhao, as long as Akshan doesn't get an E reset, he's not going to be able to use his E like over and over, so it's fine. Zeke's is pretty good here because they're all going to be slowed. Alright, I'm going to let our Ezreal get the red buff and then do this dragon, then let's get Baron and just end the game. With this Baron push, you really don't want to throw, like you really want to just make it a clean game. Get Baron, use Baron minions, wait for the super minions to get into the enemy base, and then just like slowly watch them lose the game, right? They're not gonna be able to do much against like 6 super minions every single wave. All we have to do is just make sure this doesn't get stolen, so we're gonna want to sweep. Place a ward here. I mean, we know that their jungler isn't here, but just in case. And then right after doing this, we should just look to end the game. I mean, we could recall, but I don't think we need to, because we just bought items. Let's just get this red buff, look to end. I'm gonna guard these minions right here. I could use my wards as well, but there's no point because we know they're gonna be in their base. Like, just guard these super minions walking in. You don't have to do anything, just stand with them, make sure that they're buffed. And right here I think I can kind of engage, because I see an opportunity. Because like they were all stacked together against Rell, so there's like no way, you know, you don't go in. Alright, nice. That was a pretty clean sweep. So I hope you enjoyed, hope this was helpful. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, and also make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.